Good day, everyone. My name is Lindo. I'll be instructing this class today. Please journey with me as we get along with this functional fitness session. Right, what is functional fitness? Functional fitness are exercises that are targeting the movement of your body, all the muscles and the limbs working together to make you more functional, to make you move. This class, everybody can do it. Anybody can do it, regardless of the age. But the most targeting people that are for this class trying to work it for are the working class, which are the people that don't have enough time. They say they don't need enough time to get to the workout or to even membership to the gym. So I came with an exercise that you're gonna able to follow through and work out with. So the structure of the class is gonna be like this. Every exercise that we're gonna do is gonna be 30 seconds long. 30 seconds is not a long time, right? You can hold a plank for 30 seconds, you'll be fine, right? So we're gonna have different exercises that I designed and set up for you to follow through. Easy to follow through, and the instructions will be as I'll be instructing the exercises. Right, so we have seven principles we're gonna follow through so that our class go accordingly. So these principles, they make you functional in a normal world, whether at home, at work, or anywhere that you are, to be able to move. So our seven principles are, the first one is dynamic. So able to move from point A to point B, or move your body sideways, forward, as long as you're moving, right? Other one is bending, pushing, pulling, squat, lunges, and twist. We're gonna follow through, and I'm gonna make sure that I give you each of these principles and exercise each to do. Right, we're gonna start with the dynamic, which is more of a movement base. So that's gonna be as part of our warm-up. We have 4 exercises for our dynamic. Each exercise is gonna be 30 seconds long. I'm gonna make them one after another in a series form for 30 seconds each exercise. Right, the first one, we're gonna do side steps. Right, we shuffle to side from point A to point B. So shuffle. So I'm gonna shuffle to your right, touchdown, shuffle to your left, touchdown, shuffle to your right, touchdown, shuffle to your left, touchdown. Right. Then the second one, standing cross crunch. So connect your left to your right, left to your right. So you're connecting the elbow to the knee. Elbow to your knee, making sure that you're engaging your abs. Try to draw your body down and bring your knee up. Right? Then the third one is back kick. Right. So it's more of cardio. Just bring your heels up against your back. Right. Then the last one, which is number 4, is jumping jack. So jumping jack, you start standing with both feet together, arms on the side. Then you stretch your legs to the side and you bring your arms up, clap at the top of your head, then you bring them down to resting. Okay, next I'm gonna start doing these exercises, each exercise for 30 seconds. Please join in with me. Right, now we're starting with side shuffle for 30 seconds. Right, so make sure that you're bending your knees while you shuffle from side to side. And you just take the most is 2 seconds. 2 steps to the side. 2 steps to the side is the most that you shuffle for. Touchdown, touchdown. So this will work your cardiovascular system. That means you're gonna challenge your heart, your breathing, and you're gonna even make you warm up. That's why we decided to start it. So it's more of cardio or more of aerobic. So, right, that's my number 1, right? Number 2, cross standing crunches for another 30 seconds. Bring my knees up against the elbows for 30 seconds. This also works your core or your belly. So make sure during these exercises you try and breathe as heavy as you can so that you get more oxygen flowing in your muscles. 3, 2, 1. Third one. I hope you're doing bar kicks. So try to bring your heels up high, up against your back. You can do it. You can always push. You can go faster if you want. You can go at a slow and steady pace for the rest of 30 seconds. 9 seconds to go. Right, then my 4th one is jumping jacks. Starting with arms down, legs together, spreading legs to the side, bring your arms up for another 30 seconds. 5 seconds. Right. Okay, that was my first round. Right? You can do it as many as you can. Right? You can do second round, third round, fourth round, up until you're feeling that, okay, I'm warm enough now. I can get on with the whole workout. Okay, next up. Now, we're gonna do the remaining of the principles that we have, 6 one. Right? The first one we're gonna do after the dynamic one, we're gonna do the push. So the push, I chose the most basic exercise that everybody knows, which is a push-up. So how do you do a push-up? So you stand, standing, right, on your feet, shoulder apart. Make sure that your hands are underneath your shoulders, shoulder apart. Right, make sure that your heels, right, are off the floor, your chest and your head is a little bit relaxed. Right, your back is straight, so don't stand like that or don't stand like that. So try to keep your body straight at all times. Right, so this is the normal push-up the guys will do. Right, your chest is not touching down, you're bending your arms at your elbows 90 degrees. Right, or else the second one, which is more inverted, or the ladies push-up, where you connect your feet at the back like that, your knees on the floor, shoulders apart. Right, there, what you do, you bend your arms as well. You still do the same thing that you do with the normal push-up. 90 degrees angle at your elbows. And you push up. Right. Okay, that was the second exercise. You also do 12 reps, 15 reps in between them, so that you work it out. Right, then we're gonna have a pull principle. Right, the pull principle, we're gonna do an inchworm. Right, an inchworm, starting standing on my mat, shoulder width apart with my legs. What I'm aiming to do is to touch down on the floor with my knees bent. Then from there, I crawl all the way forward. So once I'm in a push-up position, then bend my knees and start crawling back to a standing position, right? So crawl forward, bend the knees up until push-up position, then crawl back and stand up. Right, there was a pull. Right, now we're gonna do the twisting. Right, so the twist, what you're gonna do for the twist is Russian twist. All right, so Russian twist, right. There are 2 ways to do a Russian twist, whether your feet are on the floor or your feet are off the floor. The feet off the floor, it's the most challenging one. So what you do, try to sit back a little bit so that you engage more of your abs. Connect your hands on both sides. So start twisting on both sides. Your shoulders, your torso must all try and twist and follow through. So your torso is always following through so that you're engaging more of your abs. Twist from right to left, from right to left. All right, the most challenging one, you can bring your legs up, still twist and turn around your shoulders and twist your torso so that you engage your core. All right, that was the first principle, which was the twist. Now we're gonna get into a squat, right? Okay, we're gonna do the prisoner squat. So the prisoner squat, how you do it, right? Start standing, shoulder width apart, chest out, and get your core. Hands behind your head, right? Behind your head, like you are under rest, right? So from there, as if you are sitting on a chair, right? What you do, you push your hip back or your bum back, bend the knees. So the aim, try to bend the knees 90 degrees all the way down. But make sure that your knees are not shifting or pushing forward, right? So once your knees are pushing or shifting forward, but your heels are off the floor, then you're off a little bit of a grid, right? You must be able to see your feet while you go for a squat. So I can able to see my feet. Once you do like that, then you cannot see your feet. That means you're doing something wrong, right? So I'm gonna show a side view as well. Hands behind the head, like I'm sitting all the way down, up until my knees, 90 degrees here, then up. So when you stand up, what you do, you engage your glutes. Try to engage your glutes and you squeeze your bum. Going down again, engage your bum, down and engage your bum. Right. Okay, the next principle is a lunge. So what is a lunge exercise? The lunge exercise targets hamstrings, glutes, lower back, even the quads. Right, starting on a standing position, shoulder width apart. What you do, basically, you take a huge step forward. Right, after taking a huge step forward, make sure that, right, there's a balance between the front and the foot. The back foot must be on the toes, the front leg, the foot must be flat. Right, you do the same thing as the squat. You bend the knees down. So both knees are bent, the other knee is going down, the other knee is, make sure that the front leg, the knee is not shifting forward, so you're at the center of your body line. You're keeping your chest out, you don't bend too forward as well. Bend the knee, right, and you come back to a standing position. Change the legs, go to the other leg, and back, right? You just go like that, take a stretch. Our final exercise is called a bird dog or a Superman plank. So like a Superman that is balancing on one knee and one hand, must be opposite. Then you try to balance like that. You're alternating the side, you're kicking back and extending the arm forward, reaching your